In Malaysia, I have an NGO called Flame Society Malaysia. It's essentially a family-run NGO. We have a camp every month. These camps are usually about 3 days, from Friday to Sunday. And at every camp, about 50 kids, age group 12 to 14. Many of the students are from disadvantaged backgrounds, or rather I choose schools that come from disadvantaged areas. Not all of them, but there are some. And we run this program free of charge. We cover this whole cost on our own. There has been a number of times when CEIBS students have come and helped with the flame camp in Malaysia. We emphasize values that we think are important for children to have, but generally for people to have. This is also kind of based on my own research on poverty. I've identified 3 reasons why people are poor. I use these particular 3 reasons to develop the curriculum of the flame camp. So for example, one very important reason why people are poor, in my opinion, is because poor people don't trust others. And data tends to show that as well. So for example, one of the things that I would like to do with the kids that we do this camp for is to show them that there are people out there who are actually concerned about them, right? That we do care about them. Another reason why people are poor is because of this overemphasis on fate, right? They feel that somebody else is controlling their lives. This might be related to religion or some kind of belief systems and so on, whatever. So one of the things that we emphasize, actually one of the main things that we emphasize in many of these camps, is about self-esteem, right? That if these young teenagers can start to believe that they write their own future, right? It's not somebody else who write their future, but they write their own future, then we might be able to kind of change this mindset so that they would be able to do better. Because in my opinion, in many countries around the world, when we talk about the poor, when we talk about the disadvantage, usually what we do is we say there is a lack of opportunity. And so what governments do around the world is to provide that opportunity for these poor people, these disadvantaged people. But in my opinion, you can have all the opportunities, but if you don't have the right mindset, you will not be able to use this opportunity, right? So you can build a school, but you cannot build an education, right? To be educated, there has to be the right mindset that you want to learn. Then when you have a school, education is transferred, right? So I think it is important that children, young teenagers, they need to have this kind of mindsets. For example, they need to believe in themselves so that when they go to school, they actually learn. They know why they are learning. They know they can be successful and so on. So we teach them about courage. We teach them about responsibility. We teach them about service to others. We teach them about the environment, the protection of the environment and so on. So these are some of the things that we try to emphasize, and the focus is on this particular age group, this 12 to 14, because it is, in most cases, this is the most vulnerable of age groups. So that is that particular age when children kind of change from being children to being adults, right? And that particular age category is an age category where if we do not make a change at that particular level, then it becomes very difficult after 15. After 15, they already have a mindset that is pretty fixed. So it becomes a little bit more difficult to change that. I mean, it's possible, but it's more challenging when they are 16, 17, and so on.